Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्ण। हरे कृष्ण dear devotees. So today is Thursday. It is 5th of September. It is Bhadra Masa or Krishikesha Masa, Sukla Paksham, and it is with Tadiya Chudi. So there are no Vaishnava events today, but there is some event is there in the uh, in the Vaishnava calendar. So today is the Onam festival. So I think Sharanya Mataji may be knowing more details about Onam festival. So today, uh, that is from the Vaishnava's perspective. We would like to hear from Sharanya Mataji at the end of the Bhagavatam. Okay, so apart from that, there are no other Vaishnavas, so we shall quickly move into Srimad Bhagavatam. Om Namo Bhagavate Vāsudevāya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vāsudevāya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vāsudevāya. Hare Krishna. So in the Srimad Bhagavatam, Lord Brahma speaking to Narada Muni and explaining different incarnations of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So yesterday he was mentioning about the Manvantara avatars. So in the Manvantara incarnation, so he has appeared in the dynasty of Manu. So and then he has expanded his glories throughout the three planetary systems until the Brahma's planet. So during that time, he has punished all the kings who are not ruling properly. Chakram cha diksha vihatam dashisu swatejo manvantareshu manuvamshadharo bhibatti dushteshu rajishu damam vyadadat swakitim satye triprushta vushitim kratayan charitraihi. So likewise, his glories have been established throughout the three planets by punishing Dushteshu Rajishu Damam Vyadat. He punished all the Dushteshu Rajishu. So there are different Manvantara incarnations. So that we have seen that I have shared that details in the WhatsApp group. So those are Manvantara, each and every Manvantara. The Lord appears with a different name. So here in this Manvantara, Vaivashvata Manvantara, he has so he has appeared as the Vamana Avatara in this Manvantara. In the Chakrusha Manvantara, he was Ajita, and in the fifth Manvantara, that is Raivata, he was Vaikunta, and fourth Manvantara, he was Hari. In the third Manvantara, he was Satyasena. In second Manvantara, he was Vibhu, and in the first Manvantara, Yajna. In the first Manvantara is in the day of Brahma. It's a Swayambhuman. At the time, he was appeared as the Yajna. And Yajna also, he occupied the Indra's position, the same personality. He is the Manvantara Avatara, as well as he occupied the position of Indra. And also, sometimes we also see the same personality occupying the Manvantara Avatara and also Indra as well. And yeah, these have been given in the Shastras. Okay, so it may be possible that he may be the Manu as well as the Avatara as well as the Indra. So he can occupy the positions like that. Okay, so that is from the Manvantara Avatara. So today Brahma is speaking on the another incarnation about the Dhanvantari. So Dhanvantari, in the Lord has appeared as Dhanvantari. It is part of the while churning the milk ocean. That is the same pastime. There are many incarnations participated within that part of churning of milk ocean. Those incarnations are Sahasra Bahu, Ajita, and Dhanvantari, Mohini, and Kurmavatara. 5 incarnations. So today, Lord Brahma is saying to Narada Muni about the Dhanvantari Avatara. So in the Dhanvantari incarnation, the Lord has uh, by his name, he has expanded his glories. Those glories are just by hearing the name of Dhanvantari, and all these diseased people, they will be relieved from the diseases just by hearing his name, chanting his name, Dhanvantari. And also he has exacted the share from the sacrifices, and also he has given the knowledge of the knowledge of medicine in this universe. Likewise, Brahma is saying. So we are in the Srimad Bhagavatam, second canto, chapter 7, and verse number 21. So this is Dhanvantari incarnation, and at the end of this Bhagavatam, at the end of this one, this verse, I'll be explaining some kind of information. Dhanvantari Mantra also, dear devotees, kindly be attentive at that time. And everyone also need to let us chant that mantra. Okay, so Brahma is saying to Narada Muni, Dhanvantarishya Bhagavan Swayameva Kirtihi Namna Nunam Pururujam Ruja Asuhanti Yajne cha Bhagam Amrutayuhu Ava Avarunda Ayushcha Vedam Anusasti Avatirya Loke. Dhanvantarishya Bhagavan Swayameva Kirtihi. So Dhanvantarishya. So in the incarnation of God named Dhanvantari, Dhanvantarisha Bhagavan Swayameva Kirtihi. Bhagavan, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Swayameva Kirtihi, Swayameva, all his personal fame or Swayameva Kirtihi, all his glories, his fame and his opulences, and the fame personified, Kirtihi, Swayameva Kirtihi. By what? Namna, by the name itself. Dhanvantari, by the name of his name, Dhanvantari itself, his glories have been expanded. Namna Nrunam Pururujam. Nrunam is the Nrunam Pururujam of the deceased living entities. Nrunam is generally the humans. Nrunam. And Nrunam Pururujam. All these living entities who are materially embodied, they are conditioned to always diseases. Nrunam Pururujam Ruja Asuhanti. And all this disease, very soon, Ruja, also Hanti, it will be evaporate. It will be completely cured. Hanti, just by the hearing of the Dhanvantari, name of Dhanvantari. Namna Runam Puru Rujam Ruja Asu Hanti. Yajnecha Bhagam Amrutayuhu Ava Avarunda. Yajnecha. So in the sacrifice also, Yajnecha Bhagam, and he got the share. Amrutayuhu Ava Avarunda. Amrutayuhu. Amrita is the nectar which gives the long duration of life. Amrutayuhu Ava. So one can get from the nectar. Avarunda. He gets that. What is that? It is the Ayuhu, long duration of life. He got the share of the yajnas and sacrifices, and also he got that Amrita in his hand when he appeared from the milk ocean. Amrita Ayuhu Avarunda. Once if food consumes that nectar, he will get the long duration of life. And also, Ayusha Vedam Anusasti, Ayusha Vedam. And Ayusha Vedam is the of the duration of life, and Vedam and this knowledge of this medicinal science. Vedam Anusasti Avatirya Loke. Anusasti, he directs Avatirya Loke, incarnating in this universe. So he has given this knowledge of medicinal science in this universe. So Yajnecha Bhagam Amrutayuhu Ava Avarunda Ayusha Vedam Anusasti Avatirya Loke. Dhanvantarischa Bhagavan Swayameva Kirtihi Namna Nrunam Pururujam Ruja Asuhante Yajnecha Bhagam Amrutayuhu Ava Avarunda Ayusha Vedam Anusasti Avatirya Loke. So translation for this verse. So the Lord in his incarnation of Dhanvantari very quickly cures the diseases of the ever-diseased living entities simply by his fame personified. And only because of him do the demigods achieve long lives. Thus, the personality of Godhead becomes ever glorified. He also exacted a share from the sacrifices. And it is he only who inaugurated the medicinal science or the knowledge of medicine in the universe. Purport by Srila Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Can you request any allocated devotees to read this purport? Or any devotees fine? I shall read it then. So purport by Srila Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. As stated in the beginning of Srimad Bhagavatam, everything emanates from the ultimate source of the personality of Godhead. It is therefore understood in this verse that medicinal science or knowledge in medicine was also inaugurated by the personality of Godhead in his incarnation, Dhanvantari. And thus, the knowledge is recorded in the Vedas. The Vedas are the source of all knowledge. And thus, knowledge in medicinal science is also there for the perfect cure of diseases of the living entity. The embodied living entity is diseased by the very construction of his body. The body is the symbol of diseases. The disease may differ from one variety to another, but disease must be there just as there is birth and death for everyone. So, by the grace of the personality of Godhead, not only are diseases of the body and mind cured, but also the soul is relieved of the constant repetition of birth and death. The name of the Lord is also called Bhava Aushadi, or the source of curing the disease of material existence. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. So here in this purport again Prabhupada is stressing that so Dhanvantari, he has given this all the knowledge. This is called Ayurveda. Ayurveda is the medicinal science. So it has come from the Vedas, but people are there taking into so many other ways using medicinal sciences and chemicals and all these things that would only deteriorate more and more, though it will give temporary relief, but that will be give in the long term effects to the body. But in the Ayurveda, which is the natural, which is by the natural herbs and medicines, natural herbs, not the so-called modern medicines. These natural herbs, which are extracted from all the plants directly without much process, they are natural cures for the material body. For example, if we consume the neem leaves for continuously for 40 days or 42 days, 6 weeks, and also there are other kind of bitter leaves. For example, amṛta-valli. It is another kind of leaves. If one is consuming constantly, they are very bitter, but in due course of time, that will, by consumption itself, they will become so sweet later on. It is very, very good for the health. It will counteract so many diseases within the body. So that's why the neem trees, there are many of them in India. But people who knows, and also neem sticks, the small sticks, which also can be used as the to brush the teeth. It is called dantadhavan to cleanse the teeth with the neem sticks. That is very healthy. These are all natural things. But people they have, and also the the wood which is burnt, which is already used as a firewood, such kind of coming from firewood of the neem wood, something like that. That the coal that will also be used as a very whitening to the teeth. But people are not using the natural way of things, but they are using so many the modern ones, using the paste and brush that will only ruin the teeth in due course of time. Though it appears that it is white and something like that, but it is not prone to counteract the diseases. Of course, these are natural ways that previously people used to um, follow. These are coming from Vedas, that kind of knowledge from the ancestors. Okay, so here Prabhupada is explaining about the Dhanvantari, who has expanded this Vedic knowledge of the medicine science in this universe. And apart from that, this Prabhupada is mentioning this body is the place of all the miseries. So here there is one idam shariram parinamapeshalam पतत्यवश्यं श्लेषसन्धिजज्झरं किमौषधैः क्लिश्यसि मूढधर्मते निरामयं कृष्णरसायनं पिब. So what kind of medicine is available for this material body? So this Kulashekar Alvar, he sings this one, but he also sings that there is one medicine. It cures many of those things. Vyamoha prashamaushadam muni manoritti pravruttaushadam दैत्रेन्द्राट्टिकरौषधं त्रिभुवनी सञ्जीवनैकौषधं भक्त अत्यन्तहितौषधं भवभयप्रध्वंसनैकौषधं श्रेयः प्राप्तिकरौषधं पिब मनः श्रीकृष्णदिव्यौषधं श्रीकृष्णदिव्यौषधं. So that is very, very beautifully he sings that Sri Krishna Divyaushadam. Not only this, Kulashekar Alvar gives these beautiful prayers, and also there are so many and Yajnavalkya. He also mentions that He lokaha shrunata prasuti marana vyade chikichitam imam yogajnaha samudaharanti munayo yam yajnavalkyadayaham antarjur antarjyotihi rameyam ekam amrutam krishnākya-māpīyatam tatpītam paramaushadam vitanute nirvānamatyantikam. See, he is mentioning to all the people of this world what is the medicine for marana vyada chikicham imam. So this is the only medicine. What is that? Antarjyoti rameyam ekam amrutam krishnakyam apiyatam. Krishnakyam, that is knowing about the Krishna, speaking about Krishna is the only tatpitam paramaushadam. That is the paramaushadam. That Prabhupada is mentioning this one. The name of the Lord is called Bhavaushadi, or the source of the curing the disease of the material existence. This is the only one has to drink all the name of the Lord. Otherwise, every moment the body is getting deteriorated by the time factor. Every moment is taking, it is getting deteriorated. Though we do not want, though we are trying to preserve, this body is going to be deteriorated. So that is uh, Prabhupada is mentioning here. So this body is the symbol of diseases. Symbol of diseases. Okay, so that is from the Srimad Bhagavatam. Here Brahma is saying, Dhanvantarisya Bhagavan Swayameva Kirtihi na Namna Nunam Puru Rujam Ruja Asuhanti Yajnecha Bhagam Amrutayuhu Ava Avarunda Ayushya Vedam Anusasti Avatirya Loke. So here, but just by his name, Dhanvantari very quickly cures the disease of the ever-diseased living entities simply by fame personified. Simply by his fame personified. Okay, so this is from Srimad Bhagavatam. So now I request all the devotees, this is one mantra that about the Dhanvantari mantra. So Dhanvantari, he is just by having the nectar of Amrut, nectar of that nectar in his hand, nectar pot in his hand, if we see and just pray with this particular mantra. So one will be completely free from the different kinds of diseases. So this mantra is 108 times to be chanted. And also before we chant this mantra, one has to keep his Sankalpa. Sankalpa is the determination, proper determination that I wanted this all kinds of diseases to be go away. So this is Sankalpa mantra. I will be sharing in the WhatsApp group, and also this mantra and this Sankalpa has been chanted by the Jayapataka Swamy and all his disciples at the early of this particular year. So Jayapataka Maharaj also mentioning the glories of Dhanvantari using this particular verse. Dhanvantarisya Bhagavan swamy kirtihi namra anunam pururujam ruja asuhanti. So by mentioning, referring to this particular text. So what is that Sankalpa is? Ata Sri Dhanvantari Bheja Mantra Japa Pratidinam. Bheja Mantra Japa Pratidinam. Every day one has to Ata Sri Dhanvantari Bheja Mantra Japa Pratidinam Ashtottara Shata Varam Aham Karishye Iti Sankalpaha. So in this way, with determined way, I'm just going to chant this mantra, Bheja Mantra. Asya Sri Dhanvantari Bheja Mantrasya. This is the Shri Dhanvantari Bheja Mantrasya. Bhagavan Shri Dhanvantari Devata. Bhagavan Shri Dhanvantari Devata. About the Dhanvantari Bhagavan. So after that, so for Jayapataka Swamy, it is mentioned, Srila Jayapataka Swamy Mama Guru Deva Dhruda. That is mentioned. But for the devotees, for everyone else, they have to put their name in front of, in the place of Jayapataka Swamy, and then saying that after their name, Dhruda or Mama, after saying their name, Mama, and Dhruda Arogya Dirgayu Siddhyade Shri Dhanvantari Bheja Mantra Jape Viniyogaha. Likewise, one has to chant this mantra. So I repeat this Sankalpa mantra again. But in the name of Jayapataka Swamy, devotees can also put their name and then later on continue the rest of the mantra. Ata Shri Dhanvantari Bheja Mantra Japa Pratidinam Astotra Shatavaram Aham Karishye Iti Sankalpaham. Asya Shri Dhanvantari Bheja Mantrasya Bhagavan Shri Dhanvantari Devata Srila Jayapataka Swamy Gurudeva Dhruda Arogya Dirghayu Siddhyade Shri Dhanvantari Bheja Mantra Jape Viniyogaha. This is the Sankalpa. So now I am telling the actual mantra, which needs to be chanted 108 times, so that everyone will be free from all kinds of the diseases. So this mantra to be chanted 108 times every day for a certain period of time. Whenever you are in the feeling that I am attacked by the diseases. So kindly listen. If it is possible, kindly unmute and chant with me. I recite line by line, word by word. Kindly unmute and chant. First I will do it, and then you repeat. First I will be doing once. Later on I will do one by word. You also do it if possible. Om namo bhagavate vāsudevāya dhanvantaraye amṛta-kalaśa-hastāya sarvāmaya-vināśāya trailokya-nāthāya śrī-mahā-viṣṇave namaḥ. Okay, now I read word by word. Om namo bhagavate
Om namo bhagavate
vāsudevāya dhanvantaraye
vāsudevāya dhanvantaraye
amṛta-kalaśa-hastāya
amṛta-kalaśa-hastāya
sarvāmaya-vināśāya
sarvāmaya-vināśāya
trailokya-nāthāya
trailokya-nāthāya
śrī-mahā-viṣṇave namaḥ.
śrī-mahā-viṣṇave
Namaḥ.
namaḥ.
Once again. Om Namo Bhagavate
Om
Namo
Bhagavate
Bhagavate
Vāsudevāya Dhanvantaraye
Vāsudevāya Dhanvantaraye
amṛta-kalaśa-hastāya
amṛta-kalaśa-hastāya
sarvāmaya-vināśāya
sarvāmaya-vināśāya
trailokya-nāthāya
trailokya-nāthāya
śrī-mahā-viṣṇave namaḥ.
śrī-mahā-viṣṇave
namaḥ.
Once more. Om Namo Bhagavate
Om
Namo Bhagavate
Vāsudevāya Dhanvantaraye
Vāsudevāya
Dhanvantaraye
Dhanvantaraye
amṛta-kalaśa-hastāya
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 sarvāmaya-vināśāya
sarvāmaya-vināśāya
trailokya-nāthāya
trailokya-nāthāya
śrī-mahā-viṣṇave namaḥ.
śrī-mahā-viṣṇave
śrī-mahā-viṣṇave
namaḥ.
namaḥ.
Hare Krishna. Thank you so much.
Hare Krishna.
So
Hare
this is
Krishna.
the Dhanvantari Mantra. So I will share in the WhatsApp group as well later on. Okay, so that is from Srimad Bhagavatam, and this mantra is mentioned. There are so many other things, but we are following the Bhagavatam, and so here we take from the instruction of the Bhagavatam. So here it is mentioned, Ruja asuhanti namna nunam pururujam ruja asuhanti. So this is the pramana for us. Okay, that is from Srimad Bhagavatam. Dhanvantarishya Bhagavan swamy kirtihi namna nunam pururujam ruja asuhanti yajne cha bhagam amrutayuhu ava avarunda ayusha vedam anusasti avatirya loke. Okay, we shall quickly move into Srila Prabhupada's daily letter. So today it is letter to Pradyumna, April 9th, 1970, Los Angeles. Can I request any unallocated devotees or anyone would like to read this letter, please?
Yes, Prabhu, may I read, Prabhu?
Yes, Mataji, please.
My dear Pradyumna, please accept my blessings. I beg to acknowledge receipt of your special delivery letter dated 6th April 1970. Regarding the prayer verses, I have sent you immediately the Bengali prayers book, and you will find all the prayers of Acharyas there. I have also sent you one copy of a Panjika, which will help you to find out the list of names of Acharyas, appearance and disappearance days. If you can prepare conveniently the Panjika or ISKCON Almanac for next year, but not now. You have got many engagements. This is for leisure hours. Regarding the new prayer edition, Namaste Saraswati Devi, I think you can change the word Devai into Devi to make it completable with Saraswati. Saraswati is locative, so you can change the word to Devi to make it fit, or it can be made Devam. Devam is the accusative singular and Devi is the locative singular. So both can be used, but I think Devi will be most fitting word. Regarding your 10th point, the word Radha Ramana Hari is one word compound, therefore it is correct. Regarding your 9th point, the exact verse is as follows. Samsrite ye propadya. So can you recite for me, please?
Samasritaye padapallavaplavam mahadpadam punyayesho murarehe bhavam buddhihi vatsapadam param padam padam padam
Padam
yati padam natesham.
Natesham. Thank you, Prabhu. Meaning for a person who has taken shelter of the lotus feet of Lord Murari, Krishna, which are the shelter of all great souls and are famous for being the reservoir of all piety. This great ocean of material existence softens like the pit hole created by the foot of a calf, and for him, the supreme abode of the Lord's quiet fit place for living, but not this miserable material world where there is nothing but danger in every step. Regarding your 11th point, the line should read Jagannatha Swamy Nayanapatagami Bhavatu Me. Yes, it is just a line for repetition of a great verse prayer of Jagannath Swami, but I do not remember the whole verses just now. Neither do I remember immediately where it can be found. For the present, you be satisfied with this one line. Regarding Tripadika Sabda, I consulted grammar and it is correct to mention the first case ending or nominative case. The authorized injunction in this connection is as follows. Abhideyamate prathma prati katha lango parinama vachanamrite pratma. Prabhu, can you repeat, please?
Abhideyamatte pradama pratipadikādho langa parinama vachana matre pratama.
Thank you, Prabhu. Translation: the sound which indicates a particular subject or word should be the first case ending or nominative case. So, in your last correction of Krishna Tape number 27 on page 11, you have mentioned Sannyasin, Goswamin, Mayavadin, Traditions, Swamy, Swamins, etc. They should be corrected without in as like a sannyasi, Goswami, Mayavadi, transit, tridents, etc. So in future, only the first case ending should be used, not the sound. That is the rule. Regarding your other arrangement, I have already replied you in my last letter, and as you are trying your best to make our preaching propaganda as most authoritative on the Vedic culture, Krishna will certainly help you. I think the book which I have sent you will help, and the balance Krishna will teach you. We should always remember at the same time that we want to understand our business only and not try to become very scholarly, because time is very short. Some of us, as you are trying, may proceed on as far as possible on the scholastic way. I think the scheme of publishing Srimad Bhagavatam chapter-wise decently is good, so that it will keep all of you engaged and the press going on. When all the chapters of the canto are printed, they can be sorted in one book for hard bound publication. The size of the book must be symmetrical of my present Bhagavad edition. That is to say, 6.5 inches by 9.5 inches. I think the present composition of the NOD is not to my standard. So wherever is done, but the Srimad Bhagavatam must be to the standard size. If the books are printed in standard size 6.5 by 9.5, then the chapter pamphlet may be easily bound into a hardcover when all the chapters of the canto have been printed. Regarding your 8th point, I am enclosing a corrected Xerox copy of the text for Artrika prayers by Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur. Please find. Hope this will meet you in good health. Your ever well wisher, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami, Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai.
Jai. Thank you so much, Mataji. Any takeaway points, Mataji?
Oh, Prabhu, this is all about the grammars and then how to put the things. So the Prabhupada is very particular about the how to say pronunciation and then grammar wise also. So Prabhu, I'm not sure about how to explain that grammar mistakes or anything. And yeah, he said Namaste Saraswati Devi or Devi. So maybe it's a bit complete. And yeah, so he's the how to say the Swamis, all the names and everything. So when we chant or say if the pronunciation very nice and you have to be that way you can do the prayers, or if you don't know then Prabhupada is saying like Devam and I don't know Prabhu, so you can explain about the grammar Prabhu.
This is Namaste Saraswati Devi, that what we use here
Yeah.
for Prabhupada's mantra.
Yes.
So it is
Yeah.
by composing that mantra, Prabhupada is giving instructions.
Yeah, Namaste Saraswati Devi. Yes, so yes, like he's very accurate about the things Prabhupada. And he's giving point by point the answer to the who's asking Pradyumna. So yeah. Thank you, Prabhu. Very good.
Hare Krishna. Thank you so much, Mataji. Any points, dear devotees, you wanted to add to this letter? Any points to highlight? Okay, so this is a very big letter and it contains so many important points, and Prabhupada is once again thinking this Srimad Bhagavatam, that saying that material world is every moment there is a danger. Padam padam yad vipadam natesham. For intelligent person, it is not the place to stay. So for us, it is always Goloka Vrindavana, always to be aimed for to go there. And then Prabhupada is mentioning about Jagannath Swami, Naina Patagami. At that point of time, there are no internets and kind of thing. So Prabhupada could give only one line at that point of time. And then further, Prabhupada is mentioning in the how to use these sounds, those things. And then further, few other things, Mayavadi Sannyas, Tridandis and Swamis. Okay, it is again some kind of grammar. There's some other instructions, and Prabhupada is mentioning that not everyone should become a scholar, but there should be some as well. Trying, yeah, as you are trying, may proceed on as far as possible on the scholastic way. Okay, so it is not required everyone to be scholars. Prabhupada mentions otherwise we are short of time. Okay, there's a few points that for my takeaway. That is from the Prabhupada's letter. And from the announcements point of view, so today we have got a Krishna book today evening at 8 p.m. by Shyamagudi Prabhuji and Ramnath Sita Prabhuji. Okay, so that is updates from me. And so from the Vonam perspective, can I request Saranya Mataji to say a few words about it?
Hare Krishna Prabhu, Hare Krishna devotees. So actually Onam in Kerala is on September 15th. So it is mentioned in the Vaishnava calendar today. So the belief is like when Mahabali, Lord Vamana places feet on the Vamanadeva and send him to the Sudala. Before that, Mahabali requested Lord Vamana that in every year, one day, I want to see my people, like I want to see my prajas, how they are doing. So bless me, one day I can come and see. So that is the belief, local belief there. So this is the time when Mahabali come to see the prajas over there. But in devotional perspective, this time, Onam time, festival time is to meditate and remember the pastimes of Lord Vamana and Mahabali, the great devotee Mahabali, how he sacrificed and how the Lord Vamana reciprocated with his devotees. So what we do there is like before 10 days, from the main Onam Tiruvonam, before 10 days, every house, before the house, we will make a flower carpet, like we will, with mud, we will make a small bed-like thing in front of our house, and paste cow dung on that, and we will put flowers on that, and we will make different designs like flower carpet in front of our house. It is we are inviting Lord Vamanadev on Tiruvonam. So for that we are decorate our house, and there is a Lord Vamana temple in Kerala. It is Trikakara temple. So and the Lord is called Trikakara Appan. It's like Appan in the sense father. So that is the father, Lord. Lord protect the Kerala state, like all the people over there. So we invite Trikakara Appan into the house. So 10 days we'll continue this flower carpet on like these, and the day before Trivonam we will make like a small statues with wood or mud, and it is Trikakara, like the Lord Vamana. We think that is Lord Vamana, and we make that statues, and we decorate a day before from the gate to the house. We will decorate with different flowers and tender coconut leaves. With all that, we will decorate from gate to the house. So it is believed that we are inviting Lord Vamana to the house. So all the way we will decorate, all the roadside, everything we will decorate, and early morning we will make, there is special dishes for that Onam festival, like pancake, different pancake. So we make that, and in the early morning we do some pujas, like some rice, coconut, all that thing we will offer to Lord Vamanadev. And in the gate we will keep that wooden the statue, and from the gate we some elder member or kids, they will invite Lord Vamanadev, and we will take that statue on a banana leaf, and we will get and take it to the house, and we will place it in the altar. So that's like we are inviting Lord Vamanadev to the to our each to all of our house. So that is the tradition we do in the early morning. And then obviously family get together and making feast, all that. But now it is all about like the essence is lost. Everyone is thinking that Mahabali is coming, and they not even speak about Lord Vamana. The storyline, the essence, everything is lost down the line. So now it's all about like a flower carpet. And earlier days we used to collect flowers from the neighboring areas. Now everything ready-made flowers, everything is ready-made. But the thing is like we meditate on the pastimes of Mahabali and Lord Vamanadev, how Lord reciprocated to the Mahabali, and how Mahabali sacrificed everything for the service of Krishna. So this is a time Lord Vamana is inviting. We invite Lord Vamana to all our houses. So that's it, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you so much, Mataji. So beautifully explained about the Onam festival. So that festival starts today. It mentioned in the ISKCON calendar. Okay, so that is, thank you so much, Mataji, for sharing the pastimes of it. Okay, dear devotees, if you have got any other updates or you wanted to share anything, kindly share. And let's to say happy Onam. Happy Onam, Mataji. So, and dear devotees, if no updates, then we shall conclude and continue with further japa.
Happy Hol. Happy Onam.
Happy Onam.
Happy all.
Happy Onam.
Happy Onam, Saranya Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
Yeah, Hare
Happy
Krishna.
Onam, dear devotees.
Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
वंशकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपासिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। अनंत कोटि वैष्णव की जय। श्री प्रभुपाद की जय।
Hare Krishna.
कृष्ण पश्यते
Hare Krishna.